You are tuned in to your dose of positivity. I am Marlene Motivates, and as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
And to get further support, encouragement, and mindset shifting, join my channel membership. Hey everybody, I am Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to this channel. I am your channel for all things motivational, mindset shifting, encouragement, inspiration, and mindset shifting. So if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a part of the Motivators family, and to get more support, join my channel membership. We will be doing a live tomorrow just for members only. So welcome in everybody. If you are here and you're watching live or on the replay, I would appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up. Very much appreciated. Today we're talking about getting self-motivated. This was a topic that was asked for by Uncle. So I hope you will appreciate this live stream, and everybody else who is listening in. I hope you get some value on this topic because it's very important that we become self-motivated. See if there's any comments. No comments yet. Okay, so we're going to talk about getting self-motivated. Hey, Realist One, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being here and supporting. We got a moderator in the house. Welcome to you. Happy Wednesday. So we're going to talk about, getting self-motivated. It's very important for us to get motivated for our life. It means motivation is the seat of whatever it is that is happening in your life. If you don't get excited about your life, if you don't get motivated, if you're not happy about your life, who is going to? So, the number one thing I think when we talk about motivation, we have to see, are we a motivated person? It has to start there. We have to work on our own self. We have to be okay with ourselves. And if we're not okay with ourselves, there's no way we can get motivated for our life. You got to like your life. You got to like the life that you have. That's one of the reasons why I'm definitely a person to believe in and getting some help with your mindset, getting some help with motivation, getting some help, getting a coach, getting a counselor, getting some support, talking to people is very important that we work on our own self. Remember, you get one you. And each of us is here for a reason and a purpose. And we're going to talk about that today. Hey, Miss Tracy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We got a member in the house. Appreciate your support, Miss Tracy. So, I think it's so important for us to talk about motivation. Motivation is vital in our life. Our life is only going to be as good as we allow it to be. So, we're talking about ourselves today, and it's okay to focus in on ourselves. I know for many of us, we have a problem and we struggle with getting motivated. We struggle with taking care of ourselves the way that we should. So, we're going to get right into this topic and first put the first card on the table. You are a very important person. You're a very important individual, a very important human being. And when you know that about yourself, you know about your worth, you know that you deserve to have great things, you know that you are somebody and you have potential that is inside of you. When you take some time to tap into that, realize it, and I'm definitely a person that will tell you actualize your potential. And a lot of us do not uncover that. We don't take a deep dive into our potential. We spend a lot of our time upbuilding and encouraging the potential of other people, but we don't tap into our own. So I say to you all who are listening live or watching on the replay, tap into your potential. Each of us has potential inside of us. Each of us are worthy and deserving of great things, but it's up to us to actually believe that and to do something with our worth. See, it's a wonderful thing to know your worth, to believe in yourself, and to love yourself. But then if you just let all of that just sit down and you do nothing with your potential, you do nothing with your worth, you do nothing with the gifts that you have, what really is your life? How are you going to feel good about yourself if you do nothing with your life? If you do nothing with the things that you have? Each of us has something that's amazing and great about ourselves. Every single person has a story. Every person has a story. Every single person has been through difficulties in their life. But it's about your today. What are you choosing to do today with the talents, with your gifts, with your backstory? And it does. It takes a lot of courage to step into that. And I think that that's the biggest struggle with most people in getting motivated. They don't have enough courage inside of themselves. See, the thing about most people is they want things to be easy. We kind of get into that routine in our life. We only want to do what is comfortable. We only want to do what doesn't take a lot up here, you know, but we have to learn to stimulate our mind. We have to actualize the potential that is inside of us. And if you don't believe in the talent that is inside of you, that's where we have to start. Lovey, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Got a member in the house. Thank you so much for being here, Lovey. Tracy, Realist One. and anybody who is watching on the replay. Thank you all so much for being here. So, let's talk about having the courage enough to love ourselves. And it does take a lot of courage. Hey, Eunice, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I think Eunice is one of my moderators. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything going. Make sure that this is shared out. Pause for one moment, please, everybody, while I share this out. Okay, just done. I usually do that ahead of time, but I forgot this time. So thank you all so much for being here. So let's talk about motivation, everybody, and excitement for our life. Everybody gets one them. You get one of yourself. There's nobody else out there like you. Absolutely nobody. There's people who try to duplicate you. There's people who talk about you. There's always going to be somebody. And we can't walk around trying to please anybody. We got to love who we are. And it's a journey. It takes time to love ourselves, how we are, how we look, how we talk, our personality, our backstory. We have to learn to walk in acceptance, acceptance of what we have, acceptance of who we are, acceptance of what we can do. So I think we have to start there. There's a lot of people who are walking around these days and they're looking at other people and they're judging their potential or their gifts based on what other people are doing. Now, I think that that's a big problem with motivation. You can't allow your motivation and your worth to be inside another person. It's our job. It's our job to love ourselves. It's our job to be courageous enough to say, I am somebody. And because I am somebody, I'm going to do something with my life. Anytime when we go through problems, yeah, we struggle with that a little bit. We do. We struggle with stepping into our potential and worth because we're having problems. Maybe you have a health issue. Maybe you're sad. Maybe people that you know have backstabbed you and hurt you, or you're just going through a lot of hard difficulties in your life. It, Life can be tough. It's hard. It's a struggle. So that's why it's very important to think first about ourselves. And I'm telling you that thinking about yourself is not selfish. It means that you're self aware. It means that you are confident. It means that you believe in yourself. Now we have to start there because everything else that I'm going to talk about builds on that. We, number one, have to love ourselves. There's nobody that can do that for you. If you don't love yourself, you can't seek it from another person. You're never going to find enough love inside of a romantic relationship, inside of family members, your kids, money. Your love for yourself is the driving force. Your love for yourself is the power and the drive behind everything that you do. And the initial problem with most people is they're waiting for others to give and feed them love and kindness and support. But what if other people are lacking in it themselves? They can't give you that. That's like waiting for someone to feed you the nourishment that you need to go on. So to go on, we must first have to look at ourselves and say, I deserve to have great things. I deserve to love myself. I deserve to have a happy and a prosperous life. I deserve to do great things and to be great all on my own. Love yourself for all your uniqueness, your idiosyncrasies, everything that is about you, all the parts and the pieces of you. We have to start there by saying, I accept myself for who I am. I love myself for who I am. And if we don't do that, everything, no matter how much things that you try to do in your life, if you do not start off with whatever you're trying to do, and you don't love yourself and know that you deserve to have love for yourself, you deserve to have friendships, a friendship with yourself, and to be your own best friend. You have to do that for yourself. You cannot get motivated and excited about anything unless you start with your foundation. And the foundation of you is what you do for yourself, what you think about yourself. See, love for yourself covers a lot of different aspects. When you love yourself, you're going to get up and do great things. When you love yourself, you're going to say no to things that don't support you and encourage you. You're going to identify something as toxic and cut the cord to it. Why? Because you love yourself. See, that's a motivation in itself. When we love ourselves, we're not going to do things. We're not going to allow things in our life that's going to harm us, that's going to slow us down from what we need to do, anything that's going to stop us from where we need to go, anything that's going to make us feel less than. We got to cut off all of that. We have to remove the toxicity from our life because that shows that we love ourselves. And I say to you, what will you do with the love that you have for yourself? See, we have to start there. Self love is the key. Self love is the foundation. Self love is the focus behind everything that you try to do for moving forward in your motivation. Constantly, every single day, it's not a blanket statement. It's not something that you say, I love myself, and then that's it. It takes work. You have to put in the work for yourself so that you can do other great things in your life. See, I found that when I'm struggling to follow through and to finish things and things like that, it's because I have not been working on myself enough. I've been allowing somebody to do something to me, and that's pulling on me. I haven't been saying no to things that I need to say no to. I haven't got my rest. I haven't tapped into the things that I need to do for me. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we accomplish what we want to do in our life? If you're not okay emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of that is part of your love for yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, how can you be inspired, encouraged, and focused to get up and to try to do something that is meant to be on the inside of you? See, we got to think about ourselves. Yes, we're there for other people. When we are the kind of people that the ones that watch this content, you're here for a reason. You want to get more motivation, you want to get more encouragement, and that means you're a kind of individual. You care about other people, but you can't let your life be sacrificed because you're a yes person, or because you want to please other people, or you're trying to keep up with what other people are doing. See, you got to shift your focus back to the center. You got to shift back to the center of who you are. Who are you as a woman? Who are you as a man? What has been downloaded on the inside of you? See, that's what people don't know and fail to understand. What you have been given, who you are, what you're about. Nobody can't take that away. And I want for all of you motivators to turn up your fire that is inside of you. Let's get up and get motivated about our life. See, if you don't love yourself, you can't wait for other people to give that to you. Nobody is going to say, hey, you should love yourself more. Hey, you work on being a better friend to yourself. Oh, you should say no to me so that you can feel better mentally or spiritually or financially. But you got to love yourself enough to make the tough decisions, the hard decisions, the decisions that most people don't want to make. See, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to pour some sauce on you guys for a minute. People don't want you to elevate, okay? People don't want you to elevate and excel and do great things in your life. That's not what other people want. People want you to stay on a low level, on a low vibration. People want you to be a miserable person. They don't want you to walk around smiling and happy. No, they don't like that because that's a reflection of who they are. Because they're mean and angry and arguing. They want to transfer that to you so you can be mean and angry, but don't let them have it. Mm-mm. We're not doing that, motivators. It begins with you, okay? You have to want certain things for yourself before you can expect that from other people. You set the standard, you set the bar of what you're going to take, you set the standard of how other people will treat you. So today, even if you're just starting with today we're going to start off day one in our journey of our self-love. And I'm not going to accept disrespect. I'm not going to go back and forth with people because we don't do that as mature people, as adults. We're not doing that over here. We don't have to explain ourselves. No, we're not doing that. When I say no, it's no. All of that is loving yourself. I don't have to explain who I am. I don't have to explain what I'm about. I don't have to explain what I deserve because I know that, because I've been in these shoes. I know how I feel. I know my light. I know what I'm good at. And I know when something is outside of what I want to do. So I say to all you motivators, love yourself enough to set boundaries, okay? Love yourself enough to set boundaries with other people. And I talked about that on my previous premiere on Sunday. You know, when you set boundaries with people, be ready. And if you have not checked that out, make sure you check that video out. I see some people stepped into the house. We got a member in the house. Hey, the Lord. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Appreciate your support. The word says the key for me um, was loving myself where I'm at, enough to make the improvements needed. I had to love myself first, exactly the way I was, and it shifted everything. Exactly the word. And I say that all the time. It's a lot that went into my channel song. If you all have listened to the words of it, it says, be encouraged. That's one of the most important parts of your self-love journey. And I was not in that space all along, that I had stepped into that. To encourage ourselves means to love ourselves. And I had to say to myself, I deserve to feel good about myself. I deserve to have great things. I deserve to think clear. And other people with their foolishness, a lot of junk into your own brain to make you feel like you're going crazy. Don't let other people with their low vibration, with their drama and all of that get you down. It's about you. Today we're not talking about your kids, your family, your job, your health, your financial situation. We're just talking about our self motivators and what we deserve, and what you deserve as a woman, what you deserve as a man, to have a great life. And your great life starts today, and it starts with you and what you think about yourself. See, if you don't know who you are, we got to start there. What am I about? What makes me tick? What do I like? And be honest with yourself. Don't try to, oh, I have to do this because of this and this. No, today we're focusing on what we're about, what we like, what we can do, our talents, because that's what's going to raise our energy. It's going to raise our vibration. It's going to make us feel good, and it's cleansing to our spirit. It's cleansing. We're talking about cleansing and healing and stepping into what we deserve. And each of you deserve a great life. So let's talk about how we can get self motivated. Hey, the J. Lee Chronicles, welcome. Good to see you. I think it's your first time here. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday to you. Hey, Eastad, we got a member in the house. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you so much, Word. Yes, if you have not checked out that this video about boundaries, it was really good. I really enjoyed doing it. I put that episode she spoke on in the chat. Check it out. Thank you so much, Word. Appreciate your support. Yes, everybody. So let's get into getting self motivated, Okay, so when we talk about motivation, we talk about loving ourselves. We talk about, our mind power and believing in that. You have good thoughts, you have the potential, and you deserve it. That starts off, that's a lot to pour out, just initially, but it's true. To get motivated, we have to love ourselves, we have to be encouraged, and we have to be focused. Be focused on who you are and what you want. There's a lot of people, they don't know what they want. And when you don't know what you want, you're all over the place. And you're letting this person and that person go here, go there. You should do this, you should do that. Oh, today we're talking about ourself, about our potential, about our light, about our gifts, about what we can do. And I say to each one of you, you can do anything that you want to do if you believe it. We must believe in ourselves more. Hey, Roxanne, welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. So, we talked about point number one. It means that we got to love ourselves. You got to love yourself even more than you ever have. If you don't love yourself, you're going to get discouraged, okay? And you're not going to want to do anything. You're not going to want to get motivated about anything if you don't love yourself more. I don't mean just a blanket, I love myself. No, loving yourself more, it means that you're willing to say no. It means that you're willing to step up for yourself and you're not going to make excuses, okay? See, that's real love. It's when you see something, oh, I need to be doing that. And what are you going to do about that? Are you just going to sit down and say, oh, I know I should do that, but I'm just going to sit here and be comfortable? No, it means I'm going to get up. I'm going to put on my shoes. I'm going to hit the gym. I'm going to work on my business plan. I'm going to spend time with my family. I'm going to make wise financial decisions. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to be the type of woman or man that I deserve to be. See, we're all about building a legacy of love over here, right? We're about building a legacy of love because we love ourselves and we're going to show other people I'm changing, I'm improving, I'm doing better, I'm accountable for my actions. What I say is what I do. And we got to prove that to our own self. Thank you so much, Ease. Have a great rest of your day. Awesome, Roxanne. I'm so glad to hear that. So let's talk about point number two. To get self motivated, we have to encourage ourselves. I say to each of you, encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. And how do we do that? Hey, Butterroll Boutique, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming back, Realist One. Hey, always Tam Tam. And thank you to everybody who's here. I appreciate everybody's support. And I would love if you would hit the like for me. So when we talk about encouraging ourselves, to get motivated, we have to be encouraged. We have to feel good about ourselves. And when you're encouraged, it's like, you're like, yes, get up, do it, go for it. And that's what you must have. If you don't feel that way about yourself, who is going to give you that? Who's going to give you a push and a nudge if you don't give it to yourself? All starting and stemming back to what you think about yourself. How is your foundation? Are you firm in your foundation of your love for yourself? Are you firm in your foundation? I'm focused and I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm about. I know what is on the inside of me. I know I can do great things, right? See, when we work on ourselves, there's we don't have to wait for other people to tell us what to do. And we're not watching what other people are doing. We are stepping into our own light. We're stepping into what we're about, what we deserve. Okay? And I'm telling you that each one of you deserve to have a great life. Now that should be your reason to be motivated always, because I deserve to have a great life. I deserve to be excellent because I am excellent. See, you got to say that about yourself, everybody. Say that about yourself. I am an amazing person. I deserve to have an amazing life and I can do amazing things. Thus, I get up. I start. I try again. I forgive myself. I don't give up. That's how we get motivated. I don't give up. It's impossible for me. And that's why my point number 3 is you got to have your own personal mantra. It's something that when the chips fall, when someone hurts you, when whatever in life happens to you, it's your personal fire starter, like, and it burns inside of you all of the time. You must have something that when you read this affirmation, you get charged up and you're like, let's go, let's get it. And my personal mantra, which I know you all have heard 1,050 times, is I have the divine right to success. And for me, that gets me excited every single time. Every time I don't feel good, every time somebody disappoints me or hurts me, it all comes back full circle to me because this is about my life. It's not about what somebody thinks of me. It's what I think about myself. It's what I think I deserve. So let's start there, motivators. What do you think that you deserve? A lot of times we can say we deserve to have this, we deserve to have that, but we don't do anything about it to get and to draw in what we want. See, what are you willing to do? It's about the action, okay? It's about the action, all right? Hey, word, it's just member, exclamation point member, and you can have your link dropped. Thank you so much. Hey, King Zachariah, welcome. Hey, sis, I'm just hopping in to say hello and to show some love, my sister. Awesome, King Zachariah. I hope you're having a great day and happy Wednesday to you. It's very important for us to encourage ourselves. It's very important for us to work on ourselves and to be honest. And I had to ask myself that same thing. When I'm not encouraged, why is that? You know, don't be afraid to ask it. Why can't I get up today? Why do I feel some type of way about my life? What is causing me to feel less than about myself? Ask yourself why, and then tell and replace that with and I deserve to have a great day. I deserve to have a great start. I deserve to have a positive attitude. See, we're walking in our I ams. I am great. I am amazing. I can do great things. I can become anything that I want to because I am going to be consistent. See, that's an encouraged person. You are encouraged when it is in every fiber of your being, knowing, believing, and then the action, because they all go together. All three go together. Knowing, believing, and acting. Believe in yourself. There's nobody going to give you that gift. There's no gift deeper than self love. Love for yourself will get you fired up when everybody else's fire is extinguished. Never extinguish the fire inside of yourself. And, maybe sometimes your light may be dim, but at any time, you can pour some more love in there. You can pour some positivity. You can pour in a positive attitude. You can always shift anything into your life that you want. See, but that's the thing. That's what separates a person who's unmotivated to a person who is motivated. A person who's unmotivated don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves. They're not willing to do anything with their life. They're just going to accept the mundane. They're just going to take the ordinary and the average and just say, that's good enough. See, for me, average isn't good enough. I believe in excellence. I believe in challenging myself. I believe in trying harder, fighting even when I don't know the next step. I don't even know, but I said, but I'm going to walk into this because this is my purpose and this is my plan. And this is what I'm made of. See, each of us is made of strong materials. You're made of a lot of strength inside of you, but you got to tap into your own self and believe it. And we got to draw it up just like a deep well. It's inside of you. You can do it. I know it. But life has a way of getting us down. People have a way of getting us down. But that's why we have to constantly work on our own friendship within me, within you. Within you is purpose. Within you is strength. Within you is vitality. There's a fire that's burning inside, but it's time that you turn it up hotter and hotter than it ever has been. Than it ever has been. As soon as somebody comes near you, you should burn them. You should be so excited about your life going out. Your drive should be going. And you don't have time to look what somebody else is doing because you're running at such a dramatic speed. They can't catch you. They can't touch you. If your life is not like that, we need to do some working on the inside. There's nobody that can give you that. I can tell you for myself, I'm excited about my life. I'm encouraged. I wake up every day with a fire inside of myself because I know myself. I know what I can do. And I say that to you too. Do you know what you can do? Do you know what you can do? See, each of us has a different backstory. Each of us has been through different trials and situations and traumas. Everybody's in a different place and space. Every single person has struggled. Every single person has problems. But I say to you, it's about what you think. Not other people. Not what they're saying about you. All of that is irrelevant. It does not even matter. It's about what is the conversation that you have inside of your own mind. And we have to learn to shut out everything, close it all off. I do that all the time. I go silent on people and I'm just listening to my own thoughts because my thoughts are the thoughts that matter. My thoughts. Your thoughts are the thoughts that matter, not other people. See, and that's why we lack motivation a lot of times is because we're listening to other people, what they think their evaluation, what they believe we should do, what they think we can do, their judgments of us. Maybe our past, maybe some of the decisions that you made formerly. They're judging you by those standards, but they don't know how much you've grown. They don't know how much you've grown. They don't know the workings on the inside that has been happening. They don't know that part. They don't know that part. They don't know about the covering that you have in your spiritual world. They don't know about that part. They don't know about your resiliency. Okay? They don't know about your drive. And one thing they don't know for sure is your talents. Okay? I know I'm going to hurt some people today, and that's too much for some people. They don't want to hear that, but it is the truth. When you know who you are, when you know your drive, and you know the reason, the focus of why you're here, that's a blaze in itself. And there's nobody that can stop you when you know why you're here. Know why you're here. And don't let nobody separate you from that. I know I'm speaking to somebody today. I could feel it. My spirit, my spidey sense is tingling. I see somebody came in. Okay. My therapist recommended I get sticky notes and write them down and post on a mirror. It's been working even on the days I'm in. Uh, oh, on the days when you're going through something. I get it, Cola. And hi, Cola. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, one of the things that I write things down all the time. I have several books, and is something that I'm going to do for my members. I'm going to share some of the ways how we can organize our thoughts, because when our thoughts are organized, our life will move in such a way too. So I'll be talking about that with the members as well. And tomorrow is the members only live. So all my members, make sure you go and you vote on the community tab what time you want the live to be. Okay? Yes, I believe. Oh, we got a new member. Cola, welcome. It's good to see you, and thank you so much for being here. And I do believe I did I did upload a member video. So welcome aboard. Make sure you check out the community tab and watch previous videos and live streams. But I'm going to play this for you. Welcome aboard, Cola. Thank you so much, Cola, and welcome. Okay, let's see what else. What other comments that I missed? Let's see. Oh, this is making you tear up. Oh, you do. Every single person in here, you have a purpose for your life. And I'm telling you, and it's not something that I'm saying just to say, it's not just words coming out of my mouth. It's something because I know what it feels like to feel like a piece of dirt, to feel like trash, to be discarded, for nobody to see you. But I'm telling you that the only person that needs to see you is yourself. As long as I see me, everybody else is irrelevant. Period. It shouldn't matter who leaves your life, who believes, who listens to you. It's about what you think about yourself and the reason why you're here, the reason for your purpose. And you turn that out, and you never let anybody extinguish the light on the inside of you. Don't let people who have a dim light, people who are negative, people who are full with drama, get you down. People can't take you down without your permission. Okay? Without your permission. Definitely, realist. And I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it exactly. Yes, Cola, words of affirmation is very important. Yes, you're speaking to me. I was just thinking about this today. Yes, everybody, let's get self motivated. And it doesn't matter what, and there's a lot of things that we can be motivated about. We can get self motivated about our health. We can be self motivated about our mental health, our emotional health, our spiritual health, our financial health. Okay. And it's something that I want to work on with my members too. A few other different topics that is going to be on the community tab. So let's go, members, and let's get it. Make sure you go and vote on that poll so we can do this member only live. I'm really excited about this next topic. So, yeah, let's go. Yes. Thank you so much. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome. How are you doing? Yes, member for 1 month. And because I did not have a member only thing, I'm going to play for every single one of my members in the house. So thank you so much, Miss Tracy, for your membership. And one more time, we got a member for 4 months, the Word. One more time, thank you, Word, for your membership as well. Yes, thank you. Shout out to all of you members. So, everybody, let's get back into this topic. We're talking about getting self motivated, and it's very important for us to do that for ourselves. Now, we can't talk about getting self motivated without talking about our talents. Now, I'm going to say something that may make some people uncomfortable, but it's very important to say. Every person has a talent. Work on your talent, not just a blanket, just saying work on talent. No, there's something that you have, there's something that you possess, there's something that is just naturally that happens inside of you, something you're very good at. And I'm saying to you, whatever your talent is, turn that up all the way until it scorches everybody around you. People should be like, have to put on sunglasses when they're around you because your light is shining so brightly. Okay? You heard it here. Don't let anybody extinguish your fire for your talent. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not talented at something that has been given to you, that has been downloaded on the inside of you. Because sometimes that's a jealousy. They're jealous of what you have. They wish they had what you had, but don't worry about them. I want you to focus in on yourself today and think about what you're good at. Okay? And what are you good at? Okay? Think about that. Hey, Andre Southgate, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. And thank you to everybody for all the likes. I definitely appreciate it. So, we're going to work on our talent. And when we say work on our talent, it means whatever you're good at, don't just say, I'm good at this. It's about working on the quality of your talent. So, say you're an artist, work on how you do your lyrics. Or if you're a pianist, or you're a violinist, or you're a singer, work on your craft. Whatever it is, we want to do what we do to a quality measure. We want to elevate that, heighten it, make it mature, you know? That's how we differentiate one person from another when they're talented. What do you do that separates you from another person? Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on the quality of our talent. Okay, always seek to improve. Okay, point number 4, when a person is not self motivated, it's because most of the time they're just doing something. You know, you're just doing life, but you're not doing what you love. Okay, a lot of times that's the reason why we can't get excited about doing something, because our heart isn't in it, because that's not what you're meant to do. It's not what you're meant to be. Okay, so don't try to force things and try to do what somebody else does or says, or a thing is just for finances. I want you to turn your whatever it is that you do, turn your talent into what drives you, until your success. See, you can be successful at what you're talented at. Monetize your talent, okay? Monetize your talent and make sure it's something that you love, because when you love something and you love doing something, you're going to be excited about it, and nobody is going to get you to shut up about it, and you're never going to get exhausted, because when you do something that you love, that fight, you'll never get sick of doing it. So let's shift out of things that don't fulfill us, things that don't make us feel good, and just things that we're doing just to do it, just because you want some financial gain. How about let's do something and monetize a gift that we already have? Hmm. New concept, new thinking, and you can do it. You can do it. Think about it and find a way to monetize your talent. Uh-oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. I just popped out of here for some reason. Hey, Wellness, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yes, let's monetize our talents, everybody, and do what you love, not family, friends, this person, what another person is getting success at. And we're not doing that. We're going to do what we love, what excites us, what we're skilled at, and what we enjoy. See, we're going to do what we love. If you do what you love, you're always going to be motivated. You're always going to get self motivated about the things that you enjoy. Okay, let's get into point number 5. One more point, and I'm going to put the link in the chat. To get yourself self motivated, you have to get into your passion. What are you passionate about? You know, what excites you? What drives you? What do you think about all the time? What wakes you up in the morning? And what do you think about before you go to bed? That's your passion. Get into that. When we do more things that we're passionate about, there's no way that our motivation will go down, because it's what we love. It's what is in our thoughts. It's what's in our heart. It's what drives us. So, like I said previously, monetize that. Get paid for doing what you love. Get paid for what you're good at. Okay. And this is the last point. To get self motivated, we got to get excited. Get excited about your life. Get excited about what you do. Get excited about who you are, you know? And like I said earlier on the first point, if you don't love yourself, if you're not excited about your life, who do you expect to do that for you? Or are you going to sit and wait for other people to say, hey, you should have used your talent. Hey, you should have used your gift. Hey, you're good at this, you're good at that. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you what you're good at. Know that for yourself. Know it for yourself and use it and be it and get into the action. Okay? Get excited. You remember, you get one you. Don't waste not one day of your life doing something that is not meant to be for you. Okay. So I'm going to put the link in the chat now. That's the information that I had. Okay. And you all are welcome to share some points that you have. What gets you motivated? Okay. What gets you excited? What drives you? What are some of the things that you love? Or maybe some of the tips that you may have to share with us. I love to hear from you guys. So I'm going to do a recap of the 6 tips to get motivated. So the number one is to love yourself. Love you. Love you. There's nobody that's going to love you like you love yourself. Don't sit and wait for another person to do that. We can't wait for other people to step up and to do what we already know what we should do for ourselves. Okay? Love yourself. Be your own best friend. Say no to things that don't fulfill you and things that you don't like and things that's not in your focus about what you should be doing, that's not bringing you closer to your dreams. Say no to those things, all right? Because we love ourselves. So, number 2, encourage yourself. If we don't encourage ourselves, who do we expect to do that? Nobody is going to do that for you but you, okay? Nobody. If you're not excited about your life, don't expect another person to get excited about it either, okay? You have to up your ante. Up the ante, okay? Up the excitement. It's time that we have to stop making excuses for what we want and just do it, okay? And do it today. Start today, all right? Point 3, work on your talent, yours, you, personally. We're talking about ourselves. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on my talent. I'm going to work on my gift. I'm going to work on my craft and turn it into a quality, not just saying I'm good at this and then you just leave it. Every person who is good at something, good at a talent, they're always finding ways to improve it, doing research, spending time in doing it. All right. So, and the more that you do your talent and you're doing what you love, you're going to feel good about yourself. And guess what? You're going to be motivated to do it even more. And the cycle continues. Okay. Point number 4, we get motivated when we do the things that we love. Do what you love. Okay? Do what you love, and you will always be excited. You will always be motivated. You will always be inspired. See, the whole thing is that we do things just because of a paycheck or just because of our family and just to please other people, but it's not something that we like. Actually, a lot of things that we're doing, we hate it. So get into doing things. What are some of the things? Think about it, write it down, and get involved in doing that. And there, you're gonna feel good about yourself. Your energy will go up. You're gonna start smiling. All of that is very important to your self-esteem, your self-worth, your drive, and your excitement. Okay, do what you love. Point number 5, get into your passion. Get into your passion. If you're not passionate about something, of course you're not going to get motivated to do it. There's no passion there. You're just, it's just another thing, another day, and just punching the clock. Okay? Get into your passion and monetize it. Make money doing what you love. And I think that's the best gift that you could ever have is the gift of doing what you love. Okay? All right? So do that. And this is the last point, everybody. Get excited. To keep yourself motivated, you got to get excited about your life. You got to get excited about you. I love myself. I can do great things. I believe in myself. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm courageous. I am smart. I'm intelligent. There's nothing that I can say. Just because I fell down doesn't mean I'm going to stay down. Okay. I'm speaking that over your life. Speak that thing into existence and believe it. There's going to be a lot of times that you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to take a few steps back, but get right back on track. Remind yourself of why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me because I'm worth it. I'm going to say that to you. And you're worth it, okay? You can do anything that you want to. So that's everything that I have. I was hoping somebody would get up here and talk about something that gets them excited. I put the link in the chat. Um, I'll put it in one more time. And if not, then I'm going to end for today. I'll wait for about 5 more minutes. Cola says, my second career is a small spa. I love servicing my clients. I look forward to it. Awesome, Cola. Do what you love. Do what you love. And hopefully one day that can be your only career. Okay? See, we're working on doing the things that fulfill us, the things that make us feel good. And you all deserve to do things that make you feel good, to make you feel happy, all right? So I just wanted to encourage each and every one of you, get up, get started. You know, there's no time like the present. Anything that you want to do, you know, whether it's taking care of your health, getting some exercise, losing some weight, starting your business, maintaining your business, removing people from your life, traveling. I don't know, make your hobby your business. It's whatever you think. And anything that the mind can think, you can do. But it is about what you're putting out in the atmosphere. That's why self-talk is so important. How do you talk to yourself? Do you tell yourself that that's a distant dream? That's for somebody else? That's not for me. I could never do it. I could never be that. That's why I always say just know it. But when you're convinced in your mind that you can do something, there's nothing anybody says. It doesn't matter what your bank account looks like because you've already manifested it. You've already put that out in the atmosphere. It's just about waiting for it to come to fruition. But it will happen. It will happen for you, but you must believe that. So I thank you all so much for being here today, and I hope that there were some tips in here. I was hoping that somebody would hit the link and share some thoughts about how they get motivated, but it's all good. I hope some of the tips in here, you found something that inspired you, something to think about. I hope you take some time to go back through this, write some things down, get some benefits of it, get inspired, get out there and do it. Remember that you get one you, and the one you that you have, the one life that you have, it should be enjoyable. It should be pleasant. Get excited. Get up. Get started. Forgive yourself for when you didn't. And then start today. Start today on anything that you want. Anything that you want, you can have. Period. End of sentence. So I thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you were encouraged, inspired, and shout out to the members. Make sure you go and check out the poll that's on the community tab. Make sure you vote, and that will be the determining factor what we talk about either Thursday, Friday, and I think it was Sunday. Either one, whichever one gets the highest hits. Thank you so much, members. Thank you so much to the subscribers that watch the videos and to my replay gang. If you're watching on the replay, leave me a comment in the comment section below how you get yourself motivated. You can do it. Get up, get started, and get inspired. I am Marlene. I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates, and on this channel, I talk about inspiration, positivity, life lessons, mindset shifting, and self improvement. I welcome you to get started and get started today. And like I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh.